Good morning, little one. Did you sleep well? Silence again, I see. That's such a shame. You have a lovely voice, and I must admit I do miss when you would speak to me. But if you're so opposed to the idea, then I won't force you. My goal isn't to make you uncomfortable. I'm just here for your checkup. It is that time of the week, and making sure you stay safe and healthy is our ultimate objective. Not even a nod? That's concerning, little one. If you don't respond to me at all, then I might need to send you in for more in-depth testing. You do remember what happened last time, don't you? All I want is to make sure I'm providing for your needs, no matter what they are. I cannot be of service to you if you don't respond at all. There we go. Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Thank you for your cooperation. Now we can proceed. Let's start with your heartbeat. You're quite familiar with this by now. Isn't that right? Can you take a deep breath along with me? Good, very good. And again, please. Thank you. Just one more and we're done. Now, have you experienced any dizziness, nausea, or shortness of breath when using your abilities? No? Okay. Okay. Any joint or muscle pain out of the norm? Wonderful. And how are your headaches? I suppose it should be a yes or no question since you won't speak. Let me rephrase that. Do you still get intense headaches when using your abilities? No. Well, that's wonderful, dear. You're excelling far quicker than we ever could have anticipated. You are quite the marvel. You know, when we brought you onto this project, a few of the doctors weren't quite sure how your body would react to the adjustments that we would be making to your genetic makeup. Dr. Mitchell's, in particular, didn't believe me when I told him that you were perfect for this procedure. He thought that you would fail like so many of your predecessors. But I knew you wouldn't. When I saw you in that cell, it was like you were calling to me, little one. I could tell that you were meant for great things. And so far, you haven't disappointed me. But enough of that. There was another matter I wished to speak with you about. I wanted to formally apologize. I heard about the incident with one of the other subjects during your lessons the other day. Number 97. He thought it would impress us if he assaulted you with his own abilities. A foolish notion. I wanted to assure you, though, he has been taken care of. I have personally seen to that. And he won't ever be a danger to you again. There's that lovely voice. It's so nice to hear you again, dear. Did I murder him? Well, that's not how I would describe it. The word murder would imply quite a few things about him. One of which was that he and I were equals. That was not the case. How should I put this? When an animal goes feral and begins attacking without listening to its owner's instructions, the logical conclusion is that the animal must be put down for the safety of those around it. All I did was put down a feral animal. Little one, yelling like that will only upset you. I don't want to have to sedate you again, dear. But if you keep this up, I won't have a choice. That's my good darling. I know it's harsh, but everything I do, it's all for you. I understand your life is important for the project, but it's more than that to me. I care deeply for you, my dear. And I just know you're going to be the start of something wonderful. And I won't let anyone stand in your way, no matter what I have to do. So, starting tomorrow, your lessons will be done here, in your room. We can't risk another incident like with Subject 97. We can't lose you. Your eyes. Dear one, you're bleeding. Has this been happening every time you're using your abilities? Why didn't you tell me? It seems that despite all your progress, your body is still adjusting to the changes. I will have some medicine brought to you shortly. I've been developing a new drug that should help alleviate any pain or discomfort that could come from the procedures. But I will have to ask that you refrain from testing your abilities when you're alone from this point forward. I don't want to think about what could happen if you push yourself too far when no one else is around. No. The medicine will be brought to you. As I said before, it is safer to keep you away from the other subjects until we're certain that we won't have another incident. I understand that it isn't an ideal situation for you, considering all the freedom you previously had. But I have to be sure that you're safe. You understand that, don't you? Your safety is my top priority.
Dr. Davis, we have a situation with subject 102. You're needed in the testing facility immediately.
Understood. I will be there to administer the proper corrections in just a moment. Work is never done, it seems. I'm sorry to cut this short, little one. I'll make an effort to visit you again tonight if I can. But if I can't part before lights out, then I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Did I not mention that? Yes, I will be taking over as your teacher. Since Dr. Mitchells will be busy instructing the other subjects, I volunteered to take over when it came to your studies. So, we will be seeing each other on a more regular basis. I promise, it's no trouble at all. I'm more than happy to help you come into your new abilities. Before I go, I wanted to thank you for being so good for me today. Even with that small incident, you're doing so much better than you were when you first arrived. I'm very proud of you, and I'm sure you will continue to make me proud as we move forward. Now, rest easy, little one.